of all people to message me, iPN messaged me and he was just like, Pomu, what do I do in Japan? I was like, guy, I've never spoken to you. This is literally our first DMs ever. It was our first DMs ever. I was like, who are you? But he had planned. I was trying to figure out a time to meet up with Kotoka and Enna. And he had plans with them. So we all just kind of combined our plans together. And so I got to meet IPN, Kotoka, and Enna. And IPN's friend, who I didn't know was going to be there. But they were nice. And, yeah, it was so much fun. We were like, what are we gonna do? And so I was like, do you guys want to go to a haunted house? And so we all went to Tokyo Dome City together. And we got to go in the haunted house together. And, but first, before we did that, I got lost. Kotoka mixed up East and West. Because she's so cute. She mixed up East and West. And so I was just like, I'm at the East exit. And they're like, and Kotoka was like, okay, I'm coming to the East exit. Just kidding, I'm at the West exit. And so I was like a last child. I was like, I'll just stand in one spot. Because they all met up together first. And I was like, I'll just stand in one spot so that you can find me. They had to split our group, so we did girls and boys, because obviously. And the haunted house was exactly as I remembered last time I went in it. And it was like me in the front, Enna clinging onto my back like a sloth, and then Kotoka. Did Enna scream? We all screamed for ice cream, for Jice cream, Gene ice cream. Yeah! It was so awesome. We were all screaming so much, and it was so much fun. And like we were all clinging to each other. Did Enna start rapping Bible verses? Oh my god, we were talking about that actually. Because we were like on the way there, we were talking about games, and Kotoka was like, Outlast was so chill, and I think it was IPN's friend was just like, have you guys ever played the Mortuary Assistant? And I was like, I started laughing because I immediately thought of Enna's playthrough, and she was like, yo, bro, man, I somehow remembered Bible verses when playing that game because I was so scared. And yeah, so I was really happy to have done the haunted house with them. It was like my dream to be able to do a haunted house with my friends. And I was so happy. And then at the end of the haunted house, there's the moth lady that pops out at you, and you're just like, ah! But I didn't realize that someone also chases after you out of the haunted house, and she touched Kotoka's back. Scary! Oh my god. So scary. Kotoka was screaming so much. She screamed and we were like, what's wrong? We went on the Ferris wheel. And I know Enna is afraid of heights. So we were like, are you sure you want to go on? And she was just like, yeah, I don't want to be left out. So we were like, okay. We didn't have to go on it at all, but the Ferris wheel had karaoke booths. I've never done karaoke on a Ferris wheel before. So we picked that, obviously. There was like no line either. It was totally dead. It was awesome. Like there was like barely any line. There was no line for the haunted house. There was barely any line for the roller coaster. Yeah, we were like, it'll distract you. It'll distract you. So we get in and there's like a screen. There's a touch screen and you can like put in songs, and they have a bunch of anime songs and stuff. We sang a couple songs because it's like 15 minutes, but Enna was clinging to me so much. And I wore a bit of a bigger sweater that day. I didn't wear anything underneath the sweater because all I needed was the sweater. Like, the wind would pass through it, so it kept me cool, but like also like warm. Not so I was freezing, but not dying of heat. No, nothing underneath, just my sweater. I just had the sweater on. And so, Enna was like clinging on to me the entire time. Okay, and you know, when you have the direct sunlight on you... Oh, actually, I have a picture of the Ferris wheel. There's Tokyo Dome right there. You can see. Then the other side was... You can see Skytree over on the other side. But with the sunlight, like, beating down through the glass, I was like... And then Enna's body heat on top of me, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be a puddle at the end of this for 15 minutes. For 15 minutes, I dealt with it. I was like, it's okay, Enna, just grab on, just keep singing. Like, she's saying, oh no, and she was just like, because of her, she was so scared. It was so cute, but so sad. I felt so bad for her because she was so scared. But I was like, I'm going to die here of a heat stroke. But we looked up at one point, and there was a couple in the little carts next to us. So when we were coming back down, they were above us, and they look into our cart, and they see us, and like Kotoka is dying of laughter because of how Enna is, and I'm just like, it's okay, Enna, it's okay, and Enna's just like, ah, while grabbing onto me, and they start laughing at us. These assholes. Sorry, you look at the skyline. Don't look at us. We're not your free entertainment. You have to super chat for that. I was like, what the hell? Oh my god. Nice to experience chat IRL sometimes. We were the whole ass circus in this tiny little cart. Man. But it was so much fun.